Well, hello again, everyone. Excuse me. This is Bishop George W. Reese Jr. And on behalf of my wife, Pastor Mary E. Reese, and all of this Rock Christian Tabernacle, we welcome you to this hour moment when God has given me a little time to share things of value to you. And one thing that we want to talk about on today is time. How much of time is value in your life? You know, time is just a measurement that we use for past, present, and future. But time, God gave us time when He created Adam and Eve. But really, time didn't go into effect until Adam and Eve came out of the Garden of Eden. That everything was put on a time. And there is a time. He tells us in Ecclesiastic, there's a time for everything. So there's amount of space of time for everything that is going on. And I just want a moment for you to think and meditate. How are you spending your time? Are you spending it wisely, or are you just throwing your time away, just thinking about things that are not good, or doing things that you shouldn't be doing? We need to take advantage of this time that God has given us to learn more of Him and to learn our purpose and to do the will of God in our life. A lot of time people are frantically running around, but you know one thing, you can't stop time. Time keep on moving on, and we can't stop it. I don't care how young you are, you know, pretty soon you go through different ages. That's another phase of time that we number in years, 1, 2, 3. You know, God, He made day and night, and He separated, and He called the morning and the light, morning and the day, and then the night, darkness. You know, that's the night. And so He gave us a measurement of time. But the thing is, time just keep moving. You can't stop it. And the thing is, once you have lost time, you cannot gain it back. You can set your watch, all kind of clocks, how you want it, but you know, once time is gone, it's just gone. And so I'm encouraging you right now to start thinking about time. What are you doing when you wake up in the morning? Are you using your time to pray? Are you using your time to meditate and go forth on the things of purpose that God has placed into your life? For one day, time will come to an end. But we know that God, He lives in eternity where there is no time. There is no beginning and end. But He dropped His time out just for us so we can get it right in the time that we have here on earth so that we can go into eternity and live forever with Him. So I'm encouraging you on today, don't stress out about time, because stressing doesn't help anything. The thing is, when you're doing the will of God, when you know you're living according to your purpose, you can live through this life and this time that God has given us. You know what? And our human minds, and I don't know if you know what the devil has to do with it. I can't give him a lot of credit, but there are things that going forth oops, I got a telephone call I shouldn't be getting, but this is just a live, and so things happen. But I want you to understand that the enemy will try to get busy. And so even with this, I could go back and try to redo it. But I want you to understand, even when you're going through things that you have prepared, things pop out of nowhere in your time space. And so haven't you ever purposed to do a thing at a certain time, and then all of a sudden you get an interruption, something to take you out of what you are normally doing? And then, but how do you get back to doing what you need to do? Sometimes we go through sickness, but it's only going to last for a certain time. Everything that we go through is only going to last for a certain time. And so just remember, don't stress out. There's nothing we can do about it. But if we're walking in the will of God, you know, we can have joy, peace, and happiness while we are going through this period that God has allowed us to be here on earth. And to come to the next broadcast, I want to talk to us some more about time, what God has put in my spirit, Because right now, I'm just running out of time for this 5 minutes. Mine, how it goes so fast. And you probably thinking about your life. Mine, how it goes so fast. And it does, it seems like. The older you get, it look like faster time moves. So just begin to do everything and rightly and in the sight of God. And don't worry about the time, because time belongs to God. So God bless you. God keep you. Till next time.